It's been a crazy last year and a lot of stress put on families. Well, that's no different for Utah foster care families. I want to bring in the CEO of Utah Foster Care, Mike Hamblin. Mike, welcome back to the show. Good to have you.
Well, Jenny, it's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Okay, let's talk about this overview because, it was a very stressful year for so many families. How were the foster care families?
They're the same boat as everybody else and realistically doing everything online. So suddenly they're shifting to online for the children in their home that they're caring for. And I think there's also a lot to be said for added stress for just families in general, which leads to the potential need for more kids coming into foster care hasn't necessarily been reduced by the pandemic. And so it's kind of an ongoing system that just has to be available regardless of what's going on in the world around us.
Well, yeah, and every single family, I think, learned about each other in their home, trying to figure out how kids do homeschooling. That's no different for the foster care kids, especially as the foster families are trying to get to know those kids. So I'm sure it was an added stress, but they're amazing to keep it going through this crazy time. If somebody's watching and thinking, I've thought about being a foster parent, what do they need to know?
A lot of people think that it's hard to be a foster parent. So what I like to tell them is it's not really hard. It just takes a little bit of time and patience. There's definitely a state bureaucracy that's involved, going through the classes, filling out the paperwork, doing background checks. But honestly, you can be single, you can be married, you can own your home, you can be renting. You do need to have some financial stability. We welcome LGBTQ couples and individuals as well. So it's not necessarily difficult. It just takes a little bit of patience and time.
I like it. And that's amazing. Okay, let's talk about the festival because this has been going on for so many years, the Chalk Festival at Gateway. And last year it was virtual. It's back this year.
We are looking forward to being live again. We'll have around 100 artists there at the Gateway. It'll be a little bit smaller as far as some of the things going on. It's been brought down a little bit, but we'll have over 100 artists. We'll have staff there and foster families that can answer questions for anyone who's interested in learning more. And really, we just want to continue to bring publicity to children in foster care, the need for foster families to care for them.
Yeah, and if you have never been, I can promise you will be so wowed by these chalk artists. I mean, they are so, so, so good. So go walk around, grab a bite to eat at the Gateway. It's a really fun event. And Mike, that event is when?
That will be June 18th and 19th, Father's Day weekend. For more information, you can also look at our website at utahfostercare.org.
Great. Mike, always fun to have you on the show. And thank you to you, your team, all those foster parents for everything they're doing for so many Utah kids.
Well, thanks, Jenny.